You just see how many people like want to give her orders.
Borders?
Orders, like, tell Hazel needs to, Hazel.
I know, it used to be me.
Yeah, it used to be Dex.
Okay, we're live.
Are we live?
We're good.
Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah, break a leg.
What'd she say?
Break a leg.
Go!
Hey.
Hey.
I see things have gotten more professional around here since
Yeah.
last time.
Yeah, man, we're up in the fucking game.
Yeah.
Welcome to Oil. This is a Tom Waits song. Take care of all of my children. Don't let them wander and roam. I'll take care of all of my children. For I don't know when I'm coming back home. You can put on my possession here in Jesus' name. And nail a sign on the door. Bright and early Sunday morning with my walking cane. 'Cause I'm going up to see my Lord. Keep them together at sundown. Saved from the devil's hand. Yeah. You gotta make them a pillow on the hard ground. 'Cause I'm going up to the Beulah land, yes, and you can put on my possession in Jesus' name. Hang a sign on the door. Bright and early Sunday morning with my walking cane. I'm going up to see my Lord. Oh, remember, you never trust the devil. Stay clear of Lucifer's hand. Oh, and don't let them wander through the meadow, or you'll wind up in the frying pan. You can put all my possessions here in Jesus' name. Hang a sign from the door. Bright and early Sunday morning with my walking cane. 'Cause I'm going up to see my Lord. Yeah, you can put all my possessions here in Jesus' name. You can nail a sign on the door. Bright and early Sunday morning with to see my Lord. One more time, baby. Well, I'm going up to see my Lord. Yeah. All right. Welcome to Oil. You know, when COVID came, we had this opportunity. This is Steve Drizos. This is Jenny Conlee-Drizos. Between them, they have a couple of records you may have heard of. But they're also married. I forget what testing we had to do, but for some reason with Happy Book, we were able to play together. And at the time, I think that was the first band that was going online, right?
As far as I know.
Yeah,
Like in a room together.
In a room together.
Yeah.
We had double masks.
Yeah, I think Stevie James said they got
Like a respirator.
quadruple mask and
Yeah.
a gas mask and so that opened up this thing where we did 64 weeks in a row or something and it was remarkable. One of the things that we did in Happy Book was we tried to play some covers. Some we knew, some we didn't. Here's one that would fit into the category of not knowing. I like this guy Trevor Hall. I don't know, Pat Willie, if you're watching, but I didn't like him at first because he was this beautiful blonde dreadlock guy that made me feel bad about being a not so beautiful bald reggae guy when I was his age. But I've been listening to him a lot in the bathtub. Yeah. And I really want to do this song, and we kind of don't know it. It's Trevor Hall. I don't know what the fuck the song is called. World Keeps Turning, which was weird, right?
Weird how?
We have a song like about the world's turning.
World will turn, yeah.
It's funny because
Maybe he listens to you when he's in the bathtub.
Yeah, maybe so. But I made my 15-year-old. We're starting to watch this Vietnam Wars.
Yeah.
So we watched Platoon the other night,
Classic.
and that's where I stole that line. There's a scene in Platoon where the guy goes, "With or without you, man, the world will turn."
Oh, wow.
And I totally stole that. I don't think Oliver North follows us here, but so it's so this is Trevor Hall, who I've come to think of as don't tell him, please. But I'm starting to think he's kind of a badass, and I don't know what this song is fucking called. The world is turning. Anytime you want, yeah. Seeking high, come along for the ride, and learn the many ups and downs. like the waves of the ocean. Return me to that sea again. First you're born, then you die, then you smile as you cry. But the song is lovely, the melody is filled with fire. Listen closely, lifted high. But all things, all things, they must pass. I said all things, they won't last. We can go 1,000 miles in the blink of an eye. And when our loved ones leave us, we often cry. We don't know where we're going, but we know where we've been. With this love in our hearts, there can be no sin. Give it all to the sky, rest your mind. The world is turning, oh yeah. Well, the world is turning, oh, right. World keeps turning, oh yeah. The world keeps turning. Gets merry like a merry-go-round. Gets cold like a frozen winter. Well, I change like summer, fall, but I know love is all in all. Yeah. Seeds were sowing and the grace is always blowing up. We know we gotta fill the sail, and we're bound to hit the shore. We will finally calm this storm. You see, all things, they must pass. You see, all things, they won't last. Or we can go 1,000 miles in the blink of an eye. When our loved ones leave us, we often cry. We don't know where we're going, but we know where we've been. With our love in our hearts, there can be no sin. Give it all to the sky and rest your mind. And the world keeps turning, oh, and the world keeps turning, yeah, and the world, oh yeah, the world keeps turning. All right, that was Trevor Hall. Okay, I guess this is where we start doing the what's that, Appalachia band? No, I'm joking.
Interesting, on the internet, this space seems really big.
The what?
This space seems really big from the internet, on the other side of the internet. And now it is not very big. We're in a smaller space than I thought we would be in from what it looked like on the internet. He can't hear, so it's cool.
It
It's a stupid, doesn't matter comment. Doesn't matter.
No, so, there's actually some talk. This place is called the Philosophy Pub. This is my friend Brent, who you can't see. Just like Hazel, who's running things that you can't see. We have a lot of mysterious background people. And because they don't want to be targets when the deputized Proud Boys take Portland. Jenny and Dex are fucked. But on Friday nights, first Friday of every month, my friend Brent has a philosophy pub here. This little space fills up with people, and it could be Brent has his degree in theological philosophy. There are doctoral philosophy people. There are priests. There's ministers. There's atheists. There's and for some reason, the last one I went to, all they fucking cared about was Hazel's question, and the idea was that everybody has a question, and then they talk about it, and then it takes hours, right? And then they pick a question, and then everybody responds to the question, which is why we'll probably get a philosophy question, and Tom will send a love of God, something that makes us feel better. I asked Jenny about playing love songs, and she suggested Craters of the Moon.
Well, I know it's sort of about someone who's leaving the planet, but I also thought it's got a lot of love in it. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. Valentine's Day is silly, but I do have a shirt on that says I love you. Because I do.
I think it's a funny one. I got a weird history with it. It's never been a big one at my house, and my kids are like, why not? So, somehow this gets to that. And I read this thing, it's from a Van Morrison tune called Slave. And it's a poem, I have no idea who wrote it, but I'm going to read it because I have the mic. I think this is the first time we were simultaneously going to YouTube.
Second time.
Second time? Were YouTube Live and Facebook Live? Mm-hmm. I fucking hate pitching money. Happy Book, the point of Happy Book was that if you didn't have any money, you could see it. We never kept it behind a paywall, so it was always donation based. People were very generous. And it's the same idea here. Touring is I think getting harder. It depends on who you talk to. The under 1,000-seater people, the under 2,000-seater people. I don't know how it's going for the Decemberists, but it's all these clubs that were like, will you support us through COVID? You've got to keep us alive, and then we supported them, and then they all went, we're never giving you a guarantee again. It's a door deal with 6 other bands, which weirdly are either produced or drummed by Dex. It's like, really? You're on the 5 other bands?
That's not true.
That is not true.
So this is kind of a direction, which means I don't know. I resist a lot of the paywall stuff, but if you want to donate, that would be great. And if you don't, then don't, and enjoy it. I forgetting the chords to the Speedwater?
Where's Steve James when we need him? Is it in G?
Eight long days after you took your last breath, we all got the word. The monks all concurred that your consciousness finally had left. So you're saying your prayers with the candles. We're drawing mandalas in sand. We're passing a pipe, a drum and a fife, and it's time we kick up the band. Hey, now baby, were you ever with us in the room? Or were you up there somewhere, fist in the air, craters of the moon? She called County Longford this morning, tried to be brave and not cry. Said that your battle plan's changing, now you're preparing to die. And there's a blood moon up on the ridge, and Patrick's ancestors all dance. They're backing it down with the Mullinger Brown, and they're clacking a beat with the bones of their hands. But hey, now baby, were you ever with us in the room? Or were you up there somewhere, fist in the air, craters of the moon? song for the lovers. We read from the book of the dead and play all of the music you ever heard. Say all of the words you ever said. So you're taking your place in the heavens. You're taking your spot on the wheel. Well, you got the time, brother. Drop us a line, 'cause we're all dying to know if it's real. But hey, now baby, were you ever with us in the room? Or were you up there somewhere, 1,000 yard stare, craters of the moon? Hey, now baby, were you ever with us in the room? Or were you up there somewhere, fist in the air, craters of the moon? Yeah, you're up there somewhere, for love and our prayers, craters of the moon. Mouthful of copper, hard to wash down with your tea. Vinegar piss stains like badges, whole world can see. Answers to questions that you can't discuss casually. Oh no. Like why in a world would any other shit remind you of me, babe? Speed water, burning a hole in my tongue. Speed water, kicking the air from my lungs. Speed water, the party's only begun. Speed water, you promised to make me feel young. Yeah, and you fucking lied again, baby. Every time. Say that my history keeps you from sleeping at night. Fuck yeah, it worries me too. But the past is a ghost I can't fight. And though battle scars tend to show valor that don't make things right. No. And actions speak louder than glamour. And hail to the light, white heat. Come on out, man, speed water. Sometimes we throw it all out. Never about what they tell you that it's about. Speed water. Give me a safe place to run, yeah. And take me off, cool me down, cleaning me out. When I'm done, like I'm done with you now. Like I'm done with you, baby. What's the price of experience? 2 men buy it for a song, or wisdom for a dance in the street. No, it is bought with the price of all that men hath, his house, his wife, his children. Wisdom is sold in the desolate market where none come to buy, and the withered field where the farmer plows for bread in vain. It's an easy thing to triumph in the summer's sun and in the vintage, and to sing on the wagons loaded with corn. It's an easy thing to talk of patience to the afflicted, to speak the laws of prudence to the homeless wanderer, to listen to the hungry ravens cry in the winter season when the red blood is filled with wine and the marrow of lambs. It's an easy thing to laugh at wrathful elements, to hear the dog howl at the wintry moon, the ox in the slaughterhouse moan, to see a God on every wind and a blessing on every beast, to hear sounds of love in the thunderstorm that destroys our enemy's home, to rejoice in the blight that covers his field and the sickness that cuts off his children. Where our olive and vines sing and laugh round our door, and our children bring fruits and flowers. Then the groan and the dolor are quite forgotten, and the slave grinding at the mill, and the captives in chains, and the poor in the prison, and the soldier in the field, where the shattered bone hath laid him groaning among the happier dead. It is an easy thing to rejoice in the tents of prosperity. Thus I could sing and thus rejoice, but it is not so with me. Threshold, and I'm waiting by the door. I was standing here for hours. I don't want to wait there anymore. I get those times I start to panic, and it feels like the world is coming down on me. It's like a death I never knew. It's like a demon that I can't see. And my friend Brent, he says, pick a leaf, study the leaf. How many veins are on the leaf? How many points are on the leaf? Like, study the leaf, and the panic will subside. Study the possibilities. Study the possibilities. Study God's possibilities, and maybe the panic will subside. While our olive and vines sing, and the laugh round our door, and our children bring fruits and flowers. The groan and the dolor quite forgotten, the slave grinding in the mill, and the captive in chains, and the poor in the prison, and the soldier in the field, when the shattered bone hath laid him groaning among the happier dead. It is an easy thing to rejoice in the tents of prosperity. Thus I can sing and thus rejoice, but it is not so with me. Mouth full of copper, it's hard to wash down with your teeth. Thinner girl piss stains, I imagine the whole world can see. The answers to questions you can't discuss civilly. Like why in a world where shit remind you of me, baby. Speed water, burning a hole in my soul. Speed water, Sometimes I'm tired of the show. Speed water. Sometimes we bask in the glow. Right. And it shines on us now. Hello. You gotta let go of that old story, baby. You gotta let go of that old story, baby. You gotta let the motherfucker go. Shine. Let it go. Let it go. So I don't know where that poem comes from. It comes from the middle of a this Van Morrison tune, something to the slave. But I was looking at it, I don't think he wrote it. What's the price of experience? I'd love to tell you Dex wrote it. Just handed it to me at the last second. So. Here, read this thing I wrote.
You could still say that.
So, as we all know, my love songs usually end up with people dying. And, it's a massive snowstorm outside. It's funny that would even register with Dex. He and my wife are from. Remember when we were? I don't know how old the fuck you all are, but in the 70s there would be those Die Hard commercials. It'd always be like, here in Central Square, New York, or here in Oswego, New York, people know what it takes to have a battery that works, and it was always like Dex's house. Like he was running around as a little kid. His dad was like firing up the car. And he was kind of a star of the Die Hard commercials.
Childhood commercial star.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, not very well.
Pretty great. Well, I mean, you're sitting next to me. How'd that work out for you, Jen?
Well, you know, if Steve wasn't here, I would not be here because I
thanks.
I would not drive in this because I am a wussy Oregonian. Steve
It's crazy though.
It's like springtime in New York out there.
Yeah, Steve's whatever.
I had to get blood drawn today, and I had to go to the hospital to do it, and I saw it was going to snow, and I'm like, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. And I called, is there anybody there? They're like, no, there's actually no one here. Single person canceled their fucking thing. I'm like...
There was a 100-car pileup on 84 today, so it is no joke.
100 cars?
At Multnomah Falls.
Real bad.
With their coexist stickers and I break for the fuck. I break for the fuck of it. Have you seen that one?
No. That's probably what happened.
It's a great bumper. I break for the fuck of it. Like, yes. All right. Well, there's a couple of different love options. Mysterious Hazel person.
Yeah.
You see the tie-dyed.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
This song, Dex and I wrote this in Todos Santos, down in Baja. It seems like a fucking long time.
It was.
What song is it? Can you just tell me?
That was a long time ago.
No, we're not going to tell you.
I
because
know.
then you would like know. And then you'd pull out your secret charts. And
super
then,
pro and stuff.
yeah.
No, I'm just going to guess.
Don't let me forget to play Happy Book.
The song Happy Book?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that later.
I'll forget.
Okay.
Because I'll get scared.
Cool. Oh, I know what it is.
All right, so during COVID, we did this thing. I know we've talked about it before. My friend Dave had this super group lined up to make a record of all of my songs that had never been recorded in the studio. Which, if you're a fan, which of the 23 people watching, I'm going to assume 19 of you are fans. And you would ask my fan base, what were my biggest songs? The bulk of them would be songs that never appeared on a studio record. So, you know, Drive or Hearts Gone Blind or Milk. Louis Levine sent me a list of songs, and they were, Louis, there was nothing Valentine about that list. Anyways, so the big project never happened. But we got the idea, well, why don't we take the weird songs, you know, like Bright Young Thing and let's start doing those with studio versions for the first time. They were released on I think on the Panther tracks that you were supposed to subscribe to. Kind of a massive failure. I don't think we ever got 500 people to. But there were a couple of new songs. See, Jenny, it says green.
I don't know how that thing works.
It says that I'm smart.
Does it sound like my accordion D?
Yeah, close enough for
That's
accordions. I mean, you know.
I'm your tuning fork.
Anyways, this song is called I Think I'm Here. And now we're talking about putting those out on vinyl. Right?
That's the word.
My label guy in London listened to a couple of them. He goes, you know, I mean, these sound like massive hits. These would be huge hits in England, but I just don't like them. I don't want to put them out.
Well, he sounds like a jerk.
That's what he said.
Oh, no.
He has this Pink Light song. This could be fucking huge. But I don't like it. Almost to the touch, colored side of the window pane. We don't get out are the saints. Candles line grocery shelves. One brief taste of the stars. A heart that waits for healing. Look out through the palms where the sea flows into space. Promise you'll remember, baby. Promise that you'll wait, yeah. 'Cause I got a feeling rubbing up against the fur, and I got a feeling. Remind me, baby, who we were, because I feel you near. I swear to God, child, that I'll get clear. Oh, I will, 'cause I think I'm here. Hey, I think I'm here. I think I'm here. Hey, think I'm here. Yeah, I think I'm here. Hey, I think I'm here, baby. I'm back, baby. I'm with you. I know. Let me in. I'm fucking knocking. Let me in. That's funny. That's a good song. It's a good song.
Love that one.
Right, Jenny?
I love it.
It's a good song. This is we're only gonna do a couple more because Portland has this weird thing where it snows and then the wind blows down the gorge and then it freezes and then everybody dies.
What about our philosophy question?
Oh Jesus, God damn it, Jenny! I thought we were getting through it.
We're in the philosophy house, and I feel like thinking about stuff.
Okay, you were that kid, right? But Mrs. Martinez, you didn't give us a math assignment. Mrs. Newman, you forgot to give us homework.
I mean, we're in the philosophical house. I want to be part of it.
All right, you're the fuck on here, Brent.
Let's do it.
All right.
Sealed envelope.
Let's seal the envelope.
Karnak.
Brent, could you crack the door a
How
little
could
bit?
you possibly stay married to Steve Drizos?
Oh, thank you. Well, that's real. I mean,
No,
look.
I'm kidding. Okay. Is love necessary for understanding? And by understanding, I mean, it could be your love of Christ or something you can't understand, God, or your partner. Which way are we leaning there, Brent?
So this question came from the last.
It can't be what?
It came from the last philosophy pub night, and the question was actually about just being able to understand another person. Is love necessary in order to understand where they're coming from?
While you two think about that, who you need to actually, these two have to answer. I know. I know that Ram Dass, right, like Nareem Kali Baba he'd go all the way to India and he'd want attention. Now he's Ram Dass and selling books, and the Maharaji would ignore him, and every shop would come up, took his beard, Ram Dass. Tell the truth and love everyone. Something he would say. So I know that at the end of his life, Ram Dass, with all of his icons, had like Hitler and Trump, and if the instruction is to love everyone, that means everyone, right? And Dax has seen me fight guys because they told me my shirt was stupid.
It's true.
Mama!
Here we go again.
There we go again. So on that note, I always think this is one that I should not dominate.
I was just like thinking in my mind, I want to know what love is first before I can answer the question, but I think I know some of what love is, and I feel like, I think for true understanding you do have to maybe just try to love. Maybe you don't have to actually love, but maybe to love means to be open, and so that means that you have to be open in order to understand, because you can't love without being open. Your heart, meaning like you're not putting a wall up, you're allowing your emotions to flow freely through that, your whatever you would call that spiritual tunnel to another person or another thing. That's my thought, because I mean it's all very uncategorized, right? We don't know what love is really, except for like a warm feeling in my my belly.
You don't know?
I mean, I feel like it feels like acceptance, and it feels like a warm feeling inside, and it feels like understanding too. I feel like that's part of it. I'm curious what Steve Drizos has to say about this.
It's better be good, Steve.
I do not think that love is necessary for understanding. I think compassion is necessary, which is different than love, and I think acceptance. But I do not think that you have to love someone to understand where they're coming from. I also think love is a very subjective word.
Yeah, I guess that was my point too. I'm like, what love are we talking about? Or what? And there's, what is love?
Well, therein lies the ambiguity of the question, right? Like, you know, I'm a Catholic, and every night I'm like pray, you know, like I want to feel that. I want to feel the love. I find to be elusive. In my relationship, you know, I wonder if does love transcend like, you know, like, do you like me? Sixes. You know, do you love me? Maybe as a father, or maybe as, you know, my mom's got dementia, and she'll talk about in minutia about when we were kids. Christmas Eve was the hardest night of my life, one of them. And I'm kind of stroking her head, and we're talking about when we were little kids, and she remembers every detail. And then she goes, you know, when's Jimmy calling? You know, that's my dad. He's been dead for 15 years. And so there's that. And then there's the Ram Dass, love everyone. I tell this story, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but we're being held up in Milwaukee and the guy's shooting me. And that's what he's doing. And what came out of my mouth was the N word and fuck you and like all of that. I wrote a blog about it, having I don't know having cred, but black kids and black grandchildren, and yet that's what came out of my mouth. It wasn't love you, bro. Right? It was like the worst fucking thing I could think of, the most hateful thing I could think of, and probably saved my life, right? Because he paused. And when he paused, the door opened and things were different. And I don't you tell yourself you would die for love, right? I would say that about my kids. I would say that about my wife, but I spent 20 fucking years with Steve Drizos, right? I wouldn't think about jumping in front of a fucking bullet for him. And he doesn't even fuck me. Like, there's no reward. No. But
we've been together for 20 years.
because for me that's so at the end of the night on stage I try to go, we love you, I love you, God loves you. Does God love you? Yeah, I didn't get a memo. It's not like this little magical piece of paper in my pocket. Don't forget to tell them I love them. Do I love them? I'm working on it, and because it has to be all of them. The love has to be free. This love is one thing, right? I love you until death do us part. Blah, 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 blah. This love to the people here, like I don't know who's watching. I try to mean it. I love you. I'm trying to learn how to love a group of people that I can't fucking see. But I know that if I can't do that, then I'm failing at what I do for a living. Or what I do as a human. The point after 40 years of this job is to look at you in Hazel's camera eye and say I love you and mean it. Do I always mean it? I don't know if I always mean it. I'm like, how many people are here? What do we make? Texas like, we're fucked. We're not covering the night, but my lesson is trying to learn unconditionally, and I think that's very difficult. I think in these times, in this tunnel of fucking darkness, do I love fucking Stephen Miller? Do I love Kash Patel? I mean, I wish they were fucking dead. But if I'm ever going to learn the lesson, it's to love them. And I spent 40 years in a band where thinking that trying to be tough, trying to fucking yell and fucking like, instead of just looking at a group of people around me and go, fuck man, I love you. Like, I can't believe you're here with me. I would have died for them, I took a bullet for Brad Rosen, but that's loyalty, and that's different, and the love of one's children, the love of one's partner. Do I love this? I don't know. I don't know if I love this. Do I love him? Do I love her? That I know, right? And we could live a lifetime and never understand each other and never really, what makes Jenny Conlee-Drizos tick. I mean, some things maybe, but it's the same thing with God. You can't understand God. The point is to not be able to understand it, and a leap of faith, and I think that could take a lifetime. And there are people that ascend. You know, my friend Patrick Kenny would be like their avatars. There are people that are moving on way higher levels than we are that are among us. If that's Hazel, I'm going to be really freaked out. But I that's the hard part. You have to understand. I don't understand all these MAGA motherfuckers, but I know that if I don't fucking learn how to love them, I'm going to be at war with them within fucking 2 years. Shooting at them.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't know if you need to get a gun there, Jerry.
What?
I don't know if you need to get a gun.
You don't know what?
I don't think you should have a gun.
My bow and arrow, or my
love bullets. You can call them love.
My slinky with kinks in it.
Yeah, like the little Nerf bow and arrow.
Okay, I can have a Nerf. I can have a Nerf for a bow and arrow.
Okay, cool.
That'll scare them.
Yeah, well. Mm-hmm.
But the other move is to like learn to love them. Like, all right. Everybody's fly. I didn't mean to dominate. I more wanted to make Jenny embarrassed and have to go deeper and answer the question.
I'm happy with what we just did. I feel like I have a very it's hard to be open like that and to think on the spot. So, thanks for the question.
I think
yeah.
you good.
Okay.
Well, because it's kind of like, once we started working with Brent, and I don't know where my phone is, but Tom used to send us these psalms, and they always kind of they fit, I remember they devised justice, saying, "We're ready with a well-conceived plot, for the inward thought and the heart of a man are deep. But God will shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they will be wounded. They will make him stumble. So they will make him stumble. Their own tongue is against him. All who see him will shake the head, and then all men will fear. And they will declare that the work of God, and will consider what he had done. The righteous man will be glad in the Lord and take refuge in him. And all the upright in heart will glory." So, which kind of goes back to the same thing. What are they asking? What are all of these? Sorry, Tom, but every faith is just love unconditionally. Whether it's fucking Buddha or fucking Allah and it's hard. It's hard to do that. You're playing with a drummer and he's off time. You can't love him. Right? The motherfucker is out of time. What you need to do is shoot him, but clearly it says here to
you have to have understanding.
You have to have understanding that he's from upstate New York where there's no rhythm.
And then you buy him a metronome and teach him how to play in time. Aww. Do we need to get happy?
I'm confident in my position. That's all I gotta say.
As well you should be. And so am I. Because you made me right. When I first met Dex, he was like the bongo player, cool duo. And I'm like, this is my drummer. Everyone's like, you're out of your fucking mind. And now I would argue that he's top 5 fucking drummers within 300 fucking miles. Seattle's within 300 miles.
Yeah.
Did they answer the question, philosophy guy?
That was great.
Okay.
Well done.
All right. I'm gonna have a sip of this pea yellow thing. And maybe we're gonna do. There's an ice thing. I want to do this one love song called Late Heavy Bombardment. Maybe the U2 song, and maybe end it with the theme song of the last show.
Okay.
If we have enough time,
Yeah.
right? So funny, I thought there was like I didn't know, and then Dex goes like, that might be the best song you fucking read. Because he understands me and he loves me.
100%.
Late heavy bombardment, it seems to come in from all sides. Pony up for the show, baby. This is just part of the ride. Late heavy bombardment, remember to cover your ears. The thunderclap angels, sound you've been waiting to hear. Don't turn away. Hey, from me. Keep your beautiful gate. From me. We hold on to each other and rise up out of the dust. There isn't a love as hot as the love between us. Oh, don't turn away. Hey, hey, me. In a crisis of confidence, the devil is the best friend you know. Dawning and burning, he's always the last one to go. Drowning in time, the lethal shot doesn't come from above. Hold your heart, not your head. that you love me. I know in the end that I'm free. Don't turn away. This. I want to thank my friend Brent in the Philosophy Club for hosting this. Anthony Minner, Adam Ruback, Michelle White, and Carson Stokes. John Hornberg. All making this happen. Also, my new partner in this, she says I ask too many questions, and she rolls her eyes at me a lot because Jesus Christ, Jerry. Hazel Big Eagle, and without her, I wouldn't be doing any of this right now. All right, I didn't know that there was a new version of the Newlyweds show, but apparently Jenny and Dex were on it, and they won a new dishwasher and a refrigerator, like all the appliances. And a
Trittorino.
Yeah. And I don't fucking have to understand you to love you. My mission here is to love you and to let you know that you are loved and you are not alone, and I believe that in my heart. I have no fucking reason to bullshit you on that. So God bless you. Take care of yourselves. We're coming into some fucking rough times. Brutal, dark, shit fucking times. And if you don't fucking stand up and you don't understand that you're loved and you don't fight back like a motherfucker, you are gonna get mowed the fuck over. And so we have to try to lock arms with the snare drum. Lock arms, stand up, fight the fuck back. Don't acquiesce. These motherfuckers are out to kill everything. And what we have is love and understanding. And fuck the evangelicals, man. I actually think we do have God.
of mine, and I'll because I think our love is righteous. Power to you, love to you, man. This is oil. I gotta tell you. I'd really love to get high. Pour out my Cracker Jacks. Cutting it straight to the pride. Yeah, I gotta tell ya. I'd really love to let go. I'm sucking the sugar cane. Letting the formula flow. Yeah. I'm out of electricity. Losing my mind. But this isn't killing me. I will be fine. Fine. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. Something I want you to read. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. An intimate picture of me. Yeah. Head on it. I know now. I got a Baba. He's a Peruvian Jew. He answers to India. Yeah. Well, I ultimately answer to you. Alright now. I'm out of electricity. Losing my mind. This shit isn't killing me. And I will be fine. Fine, yeah. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. Something I want you to see. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. A clear picture of me. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. Something I wanted to show try to love you no matter. No matter. Go with my lady. All right now. All right now, dear. Give you the truth. And maybe I am afflicted. Yeah, yeah. But now I'm gonna give it to you. Come on. Sharing is caring. Something I wanted you to know. Take a look at my happy book. You plant the seed, you watch a permanent grow. Take a look at my happy book. Something that I wanted to give. Take a look. Take a look at my happy book. There's so many reasons to live. Take a look, take a look at my happy book. There's so many reasons to live. Take a look at my happy book. Steve Drizos on the drums. Jenny Conlee-Drizos on the keyboards and accordion. Live to you from the Philosophy Pub. To the good graces of Hazel Big Eagle. God loves you, baby. God loves you, and we're gonna be alright. Yeah, I know. Take care of each other. God loves you. We love you. Good night. Good night. Oil. Are we off, Hazel?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
That was good. Yeah.
That was.
I felt a little got a little sloppy after I hit that pre-chorus early there with my biggie minor. Oopsie daisy.
That's all right.